Hey there, Gerald here again. Time for another little quick update on what I've been doing, which unfortunately hasn't been a whole lot, but I have managed to start working on the first game engine, and this would be the GroupMatch game engine. Like I said, I haven't done a whole lot yet. I basically just got started doing it. This is what I've done so far. Because it's a group match game, the idea obviously is to click on a group of blocks or whatever it is that you decide to use for your game pieces. Click on a group of them. So in this case, what I've started programming here is it's got to be at least a group of 2 or more. So when you click on a group of 2 or more, then they get destroyed and more blocks fall down from the top. Those common games out there like that, I'm sure you've seen them. I've added numbers on the blocks here just to show how the blocks are being grouped together. And I believe giving credit where credit is due. Popcorn is actually the one who came up with the way that this is coded. I asked him, I think, about 3 years ago for help. When I was doing my game Tisnart shapes, and I've had quite a few ideas on how to do it and how to go about it, but I asked him for his help and what he thought, and he came up with this brilliant way of doing it. I'm not going to go into it right now, but it's amazing, it's fast, it works good, it works in all the exporters, and like I said, it's just amazing, and you can see it working here. Also, I used the easing object. That's definitely one of my favorite objects to use in Fusion for moving things around. So all these blocks are using the easing object. And another good thing about using the easing object is that you can change how they move. So, you know, with this engine, you'll have the option of doing just that. Sorry about that. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, the easing object. So I put something in here just to show you different examples of using the easing object to drop these, I'll call them blocks, to drop these blocks. I put in 6 different options here just to show you the difference in them. I don't know if you can see that, it's pretty fast. I love using alterable values I just find it easier. I'll give you an example here. Where is it? So my little scanner object here, I have a drop speed, and this will determine how quickly the blocks drop. So all I gotta do is change this number instead of going in and changing it in the events. Anyway, back to it. So I'm just gonna change the speed here so you can see it more in a slower, so you can see it in action. Obviously in your real game you wouldn't have them dropping this slow. Again, this is just an example so you can see what's going on. So here's movement number 2, movement number 3, 4, it's more smoother, 5, and 6. Anyway, the easing object is amazing. You can play around with it and basically put in any kind of movement you want with it. This is just an example. Yeah, slow it down even more. Whoa, I sped it up. Oops. Oops. Now you get the idea. Oh yeah, love it. Anyway, that's what I've got going on so far. What else did I do? So if you remember from the editor, you can put in different things like blockers. So these brown things here would be blockers. And of course, nothing will fall down past them. So I've got that coded in for any blockers that you use. That would be the same for SBIs. They're a type of blocker. Like nothing can go past them. What else? Nope. Oh, for EGP, so extra game pieces that you have or power-ups that you have. Obviously you want them to fall down too with the blocks. So I've got that done. What else? That's it for now. Anyway, point is I've started on it and it's working good. It's working fast. I've even tried this out. What I've gotten done so far in Android. It took me a day to get my Android set up again. And it's working good, working fast in Android. So it's looking good. I'll keep you updated.